Alright, hello everybody. Looks like we got 4 people hanging out. I'm going to quickly shut this bedroom door. And get started with the grind. Let me quickly, looks like we got a viewer over on Twitch, so let me pop in to the chat manager there. Looks like we haven't missed any messages thus far, which is good. Okay, did we leveled up Charmeleon, and we have full moveset. Okay. I'm on my other console here, queuing up a Ekans and or Sandshrew. Looks like Ekans is what I'm going for, because Ekans is not in blue, but Sandshrew says Sandshrew might be. Looks like I'll also need to snag myself an Oddish as well, because Oddish is not in blue. And I'll need to snag myself a Vulpix. Okay. There's my second Ekans. Oh wait, no. JK. I'll need to snag myself a Growlithe. I have access to Vulpix. And then a Scyther, Electabuzz. And that should do it. Almost got all the version exclusives. For those that might be wondering, watching this later, why we're streaming so early is it's a nap time stream, and the kiddos woke up really early, so they went down for a nap really early. So here we are. Or at least here I am. I'm just now realizing just how many episodes it's going to take me to evolve Dragonite. That is going to be gruesome. Then again, it's probably only going to take me as long as it took to get Charizard, because I will have slightly higher levels. Like, I'll have, like, level 20 Pokemon to grind off of, I suppose. So probably triple the experience, but still. Basically got to do triple the levels. Double the levels, at least. And I'll be streaming this again tonight, so we'll still keep it episode 28 continued, though. Today we're celebrating the fact that I have videos made for a few days into the future. And that I was up early enough and alert enough to do a stream this early. Also just desperately trying to get past Brock today so that the rest of the streams for the week, we can have a little bit of progression happening, right? Progression's good. Oh, apparently my eldest is not sleeping. Kitsu Clips, welcome. Oh. How's it going today? Clips. Been trying to get a couple of starters for a theme team you're going for. The one is shiny and Nutella Guy's bot for it is broken. Ah. My bot is also currently down. Is this team in Scarlet and Violet? Oh, I didn't want to run. Trying to get a shiny female Score Bunny and the female Poplio for your female OC's team. And I've seen you hanging out in my Discord server, so I know that's a thing. All my bots should be up and running Kitsu clips. Easy enough. Trying to shiny hunt Celebi on Crystal again. Best of luck, Brock. We're still trying to get to Brock. We got 4 more levels on Charizard to go. We got Ivysaur has 11, no, 8, 7 levels, something like that. So we got a total of 11 levels, and then Mankey's got 10. So we got 21 more levels before Brock. "21 extremely slow levels, I will add. But hey, the next grinding point I just confirmed is a minimum of level 10. On Pokemon Blue, you used the Telebert Trainer glitch, then beat Misty, and encountered a missing no, and you caught it. I finally recorded a Mew glitch video, and I do have it. I just haven't put it out yet for some reason, I guess. Almost got 2 Mews. What would be the code for the bots? Kitsu Clips, you have to use them in my Discord server, so you'll have to send me a message in the Discord, because the bot code is going to vary based on what you ask for. So like, you have to initiate a trade with the bot, it'll send you a code, and then you give the code and trade the Pokemon you request. Sorry, my phone's going crazy because of work. Perhaps on this other game, I should actually check on where Vulpix is found. I feel like I'm in the correct place. Area unknown. Oh, that's right, because I'm looking for Growlithe. Yep, I'm in the right place. So you're just double checking because autism moment, but you just DM you the details. No, DM me so I can find your username in my server and grant you access to the bots there. Have you never used Discord bots? Yeah, it is. I'm just streaming and can't go find you. There we go. Right there. Copy user ID. Server settings. Members. Paste. Add role. Okay. All right, so I got you access to the bots. I tagged you in the channel to use. It's gonna be Scarlet Violet. Sweet. So you're looking for a shiny female Score Bunny? Okay, I got you a template in that same channel, so just change out the information for what you need. Not likely. My bots do not trade eggs. The ability for bots to trade eggs is something that has to be custom programmed, and I haven't overrode any of the bot developers' programming. Partially due to skill issue, partially due to respect. They didn't want eggs to be traded out, so not trading out eggs I shall not do. You know what? I bet there's totally a better place to find a Growlithe. Let's find out. Yep, mansion. How would you find your Sid for the trade? Trade the bot one Pokemon first, and it should send you a return file that you can use to open up. So, like, just go catch yourself a Fido and trade it to the bot on a test trade, and it'll say, hey, you sent me this Fido, here's the information for it. And you can get your SID from that. Nice. There's 23 more moves on this Charmeleon. I'm going about 44 minutes. And at this juncture, I need to open up my door. I'll be right back. Hey, Kitsu Clips, you got your shiny score bunny. That's awesome. Did that first one, so now you know your SID for Laura. There you go. In a, looks like it's a love ball is what it was in. Oh shoot, no! Growlithe, no! Sorry, I'm also using this one here. Oh, phone call. Hello? This is not. Doesn't matter. But this is not her number. You as well. Bye-bye. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. Oh wait, I already caught what I needed here. I don't need to be here anymore. There's the Poplio. Popping on into the trade queue. Not even a shiny one, huh? that crap. Okay. Let's grab my Vile Plume. Got my 2 Growliths. For those that don't know, I am saying Growlith the way that James's Growlith sends its own name in the anime. Because I'm a major goob. Okay, lastly, I believe I need to get an Electabuzz. Then I need to get a Scyther. The main reason you have Scorbunny shiny is because she was adopted by Leon and Sonia in her lore, and Leon gave her a shiny Scorbunny to start her journey with. Okay, okay. sweet. Found him easy enough. You know what? In all the times playing this game in specific, in catching a Voltorb, I always process the name as one word, right? Voltorb. Voltorb. But for some reason, it finally just, like, I just barely broke the name down. Volt Orb. Orb of Volts. So simple. And maybe I was aware of that on some subconscious level way back when, but it just put it at the back recesses of my mind. But it kind of crept out if I did. Volt Orb. Voltorb. Makes sense. And I think that was my last move on this guy. Yep. Oh, I still wanted stats. 700 points to level up. Stats. 1900. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check on the baby. All right, we back. Did I formally switch those? I did not. I should really just go to the Pokemon Center. Focus on one at a time in these final moments. Aaron Queen, let's go to Vegas. Lots of Pokemon stops in Vegas. That there is. Are. I also just realized you got a new profile picture. You took that picture in Vegas? Right on. I dig it. Hey, Dr. Snapper, welcome. How's it going today? We are, I think I decided 28 levels away from Brock. Mankey's got 10, Charmeleon's got 4, and Ivysaur's got 7. So like maybe 21, something like that, I don't know. 2 of them are starter Pokemon. Mankey, Venusaur, and Charizard is what I have left. Just get Mankey angry so it'll evolve. Oh my gosh, Annihilate was such a needed evolution to Mankey. I'm so happy for him. It's a great concept, too. You get so pissed off you rip out of your body. Literally hulks out. Shedinja is also one of your favorite ghost types. You shed your own skin and it has its own consciousness. It continues to live on without you. I love it. I like Shedinja's ability. That's fun. It's a good piece of grass, Aaron. Like, I think you're asking the question really because you're just jealous that you're not on this fine piece of real estate. This grass is so lush. It's even magic because as many times as we've walked up and down it, the grass seems to be undamaged. It's got some pretty mystical qualities about it. Despite how many Pokemon we've slaughtered on it, it still allows us to walk through unencumbered. We're not stepping over bug carcasses or anything like that. It's really quite the phenomena to experience and to be a part of. Oh, there's a good possibility, Aaron. There's a good possibility of that. It's like, I am only 31. But if you've walked on it, but aren't currently walking on it, I am now a part of the grass. Indeed. I just blew through like 50 Ultra Balls trying to catch an Electabuzz on my other game. Your brother had you walking through there to find a Pikachu for him to catch? That's classic brother energy right there. You hate that grass? It's a bummer. It's high quality grass. Let's see if I can get some last Ultra Ball magic. Yeah, buddy. Got that Electabuzz caught. Faster to go out than it is to go in. I'm on my other game here as well, catching the version exclusives I'm going to need. How much does the pack of cards cost for that yellow super chat? I believe that yellow super chat is like set at $10, I think. Is that right? Is that right? Oh! Anywhere from $7 to $10 depending on the pack. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's your choice of packs as far as what I have available that I'll open, but I do have 4 151 packs that I could open, and those ones have been retailing for $10 to $12 depending on the location. And then I think the lowest is like $5.99, and then most of them are chilling at like the $6 to $7 range. Yeah, it's more of a just make me open a pack of cards that I have saved for my pack a day. If you wind up playing Legends ZA, I don't know which starter. If you wind up playing Legends ZA, you don't know which starter you're going with. As you know, you have a certain type you go for. Never picked any of those in your youth because you don't like their designs. Yeah, I think we were talking about this the other day a little bit. None of those Pokemon are good for that. I'm a Totodile fan through and through, so Totodile's got my vote. Embor's got a pretty wicked cool shiny. Gotta give it to him. But I'm not a Snivy fan either, so. You'd probably go with Chikorita, if only to save it from being put into a stew. That's fair. I like Totodile, but I wouldn't mind a pair of Feraligatr boots. That would be kind of interesting, I think. But then again, we could have bacon. Whoa, hold the phone. Modding. Oh, that's the Pokemon Go Plus. not the Pokeball from Let's Go. I'm debating on whether or not after I get this run complete, if I should play through Let's Go. Pikachu and Eevee and get that one out of the way, or if I should move into Gen 2. I'm inclined to say I should move into Gen 2, though. Mainly because I have a race there with Tenny, one of my mods that I'm going to be doing. Yeah, definitely Chikorita. You can imagine laying there, sleeping peacefully to the smell of flowers with Meganium's neck over your lap, hand on their head, and both of you just sleeping peacefully. Sounds nice. Meganium sounds like it might be kind of squishy to have as a pillow. Alright. Now in this game, we got to go to Fuchsia and pick up a Scyther, unless Scyther is able to be obtained from the game corner. If it is, that would be amazing. Coin case is required. I guess I gotta go get my coin case. Fine. Looks like 5,500 coins. I like that. Quick lookup. Oh, no, no! I mean, at least it was Slash. I mean, that's not the end of the world, but we could have gotten more moves in there. Have I always been this energetic and full of excitement? No. No, I have not. Probably also won't be. It's not my thing. I don't know, maybe the streams would be doing better if I had that A-Drive fake level of excitement going on in my streams. There's the coin case. Deposit. We'll deposit Snorlax. Deposit Dragonair. Deposit Venusaur. Like, I haven't had near enough caffeine to be excited, and I woke up way too early this morning. I need to get my Dr. Pepper in my system. Ah, yes. Okay. Now I need to go spend oodles and caboodles of money on coins. You were just about to click off to sleep and then heard your summoning phrase? Ah, yes. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. Was that a voluntary click off to sleep, or was that like you're sitting there watching and then next thing you're just asleep? Involuntarily. Voluntarily. Nice. Sleep is good. Looks like my kid decided to agree with that as well. He passed back out. Peace out. You have a great night. Morning, afternoon, Dr. Snepper. Been up for a couple hours at this point and not any less tired. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that Pokemon is doing a Lego collaboration finally after 30 years? Get out of here, coffee bot. At this point, I'm just waiting for my kids to wake up so I can go run errands. But given that the oldest just went to sleep a few moments ago, I think I've got quite a while before that happens. Probably at least an hour. Which means we have plenty of time to grind to get Charizard on our docket here. Speaking of which, I should probably pull that program up that I use to control the text numbers here. I've recently decided that I'm going to try my hardest to get the funds together to buy one of those 151 Ultra Premium collections with those wicked awesome Mew cards. I need to do it. Unfortunately, cheapest you can find it is like $300. Maybe that's what I'll do with some of the proceeds from my Switch sales, since I'm finally offloading my Switches. Well, at least some of them anyways. In other regards, Aaron, if you're still hanging out here, I haven't really wanted to like do rip and shipping here, but it is something that I'm like willing to consider should I actually have the ability to become a Pokemon card retailer and could actually get product in on a regular basis. Not me having a Charmeleon that's almost a Charizard that doesn't know a single fire move. That's absurd. But yeah, it is something that I wouldn't hate doing. It could be fun. I mean, I think I would just be pissed opening up cards and then having them be like super awesome cards for everybody, and then I open up cards myself and they're just like trash. That would be my luck. But I know like ripping and shipping is like super sketchy sometimes. There we go, that's where that kind of needs to be. And like, I think I need a second camera, or maybe even a third, just to show my hands at all times. Because, like, I've seen a bunch of videos of people doing ripping and shipping, and they've bothered the heck out of me. Like, if you have a card in your hand, or anything in your hands, that should not leave the frame ever at all. And that just comes from being transparent. I did asset protection for a number of years, and things go so much more smoothly when you just follow a standard, a set of procedures. Like, I saw a bunch of ripping shippers stream, and the amount of times that they would crack open a pack of cards, and then they start to pull the cards out, the wrapper goes down here, and then they reorient and then drop really quick and then put it back into the frame. That's not okay. And my cousin was starting to be interested in the Whatnot app and buying cards, buying packs of cards and having people open them and ship them to him and stuff. But I showed him from a streamer perspective just how easy it would be to switch those things out. And it is not hard at all. Showed him that you're looking for the chase cards. All you have to do is have opened up a number of packs prior to that to have some fodder, and just quickly slide your finger, look at the card that it is, and then swap it out for something else that looks vaguely similar. And it only takes a second, because you only need to hold the cards with one hand. You can do whatever you need to with your other hand and just quickly drop it down, swap, and then pull it back up. It's not hard. That's not good. Why are these out of order? Be on video 10. Cool. Who's even watching right now? It says there's 5 of you guys. One's on Twitch. I'm trying to get my card opening playlist to play in order, because for some reason it like is ranking them by most popular, which if you're trying to watch through in order, kind of annoying, because some of them have 100 views while others have like 40, and that is not the order we want to go in. Hunter, welcome. How you doing, Jay Reynolds? I greeted both of you because I knew you would both be here. Just got home from work, that's what's up. I am having a baby day stream. They are sleeping at the moment. I am waiting for them to wake up so that I can go run errands. So naturally, because there's something that I want to do, they are going to do everything in their power to hinder that occurrence. So as long as I want them to be up so I can go and do something, they will sleep to make it so that I can't do that thing. So we can stream as long as I want to go run errands more than I want to stream currently. I think that's the life hack that I'm in right now. That is their job, and they were trained very, very well. Yes. If there's something we can do that is a small inconvenience, do that thing. I have to go and get some Drano. Apparently our sink won't drain, and so I also need to get a snake and fix that. I also need to see if I can find more packs of Pokemon cards, because who doesn't want packs of Pokemon cards, right? Okay, we are going to leave the channel here. Go back to Brass Coin. To find playlists. We're gonna click on playlists. Oh my gosh, they're in order. I love it. You miss your old Pokemon cards? You haven't had any for a long time? Transparency Haunter and Long Distance Hypnosis Drowsy. Okay. That sounds pretty awesome. Oh, what a lovely combination. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Drowsy did Hypnosis and Haunter did Dream Eater, basically. Use them as a little tag team. I'm currently buying coins for my Scyther that I'm going to need. Because I'm too lazy to go to the Safari Zone and find it in my copy of Red to trade it over to Blue, since I have to find it one way or the other. Haunter used transparency, which made it to where your opponent couldn't hit you unless they won a coin toss, and Drowsy could put the opposing Pokemon to sleep while they were still on your bench. That's wild. So they were either going to be asleep or not hitting you. It's pretty crazy. Gosh, is that how I can do that? Dang. That's pretty cool. Jay, I've been derping around with my YouTube stuff, and I figured out if I group certain videos into a playlist, I can figure out exactly how much watch time that playlist is getting, not just from people watching in the playlist, but all of the watches for videos in that playlist, whether they found them through the playlist or not. Don't know if that made a lot of sense, but a lot of words there. Gist of it is, all of the card opening videos I have done up to this point, which I believe is currently sitting at like 20, sounds about right. Maybe day 21. I don't know what day I'm on. All I know is I need to edit day 11. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. You wish you could edit videos? It's not too crazy. Let's go to day 10, make sure the end screen's doing what it needs to do there. It is not. This should link to video 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 14. Save. Yeah, editing videos isn't too crazy. I do enjoy it though. I enjoy it. It's lots of fun. And you've been watching my Stutter Dud series. Lots of fun card openings. Yeah. Trying to fill in that binder. Nobody's really commented on it, but card openings or do you like the point aspect of it, grading the entries? I've been debating on whether or not that should be a continuing theme. Like, I feel like at this point I kind of have to. But I have seen your comments on quite a few of them also. Yeah, there's a few of you guys that are commenting on almost every single one of those videos, and that's honestly going to help so much in driving the success of that video series as well, which it's taken 20 days, but I've almost made enough to buy a pack of cards. So I'm only 19 in the hole, right? 19 packs. Well, you say keep grading it like Pokemon Snap, but it would be nice to see the running total displayed somewhere. Okay. Maybe a little bit of editing magic in there. Certainly did your best to help with that. It is extremely appreciated, especially on new series and new things to the channel. It is really helpful to have interaction with those things so that it gets some traction. And as I've said on streams in the past week, like, I am starting to sell off my bots. I am accepting that the next generation of consoles probably won't be moddable on a large scale. I'm going to do my best to get as many of the launch systems as I possibly can, but until I know more about it, I doubt that it's going to be moddable without a chip, and that chip is going to be hard to do. Let's go get Scyther number 1. Like, not only does a company have to figure out how to do it, they also have to make it, but if they can't sell the chip for profit, they're probably not going to make a whole ton of them. You know, if you can't make money off of it, why bother? No! I accidentally bought a Dratini, so looks like we're only doing one Scyther, which is fine. Sure, they'll be able to be modified. That is something that is a big feature. I know Nintendo is vocal against it, but they like the options they have. Yeah, I mean, they did make the OLED and the patched version of the Switch not moddable through software. Like, you have to install a physical chip, but it can be done, and I don't know. It's all going to depend on software-wise. Like, each console they've made has been harder to modify. Okay, I think I just found the last of my version exclusive Pokemon, so as soon as I'm done with Brock and get to the next area, I can begin trading said Pokemon over. And I do have the 3 Oddish I'm going to need initially. Okay. You're not sure what you'll do with your old Switch once you get the new generation, and the Pokemon AZ, you're really excited about that? Legends ZA should be glorious. Swap. It's getting kind of sore sitting like that. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I decided I am selling 6 of my Nintendo Switches to make room for Pokemon card features and things like that. You miss playing the original X and Y? You do have a copy of Y around here somewhere, but you've never gotten to play it? Oh. Definitely play it when you get the chance. I preferred X myself, but that's because I liked Dragon Charizard more than improved Flying Charizard. What I'm really excited for is getting to the Gen 3 games when I can use my GameCube to play the game. That's going to be fun for me. Oh, the controller attachments, the Stadium and Coliseum games, those were blast. They really were. And I thought about playing through on the N64, because I do have that ability, but I wanted to be able to easily transfer these up. So, starting Gen 3, I can play on physical cartridges. I was gonna look something up. Oh yeah, I don't want the internet. I need this open. I sold 4 copies of Sword Shield, 4 copies of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and have been waiting for eBay to deposit the money into my account so I can pay myself back $300+. Get my PayPal paid off for that thing. Yeah, that thing. Get that paid off. And then probably put the rest towards getting my credit card paid off again. Let's do rip and ship and scam people. Oh my gosh, Aaron, you've been here this entire time and you did hear me talking about that? Feel sorry for Brock. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy him. He's gonna be so destroyed. This Venusaur is gonna body him. Okay, I gotta go check on kiddos because that was a loud noise. Alright, Baby Coin is awake, but he is happily playing in his bassinet, so we have until he starts screaming. You were driving and on a phone call, just heard it? Right on. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't mind doing ripping and shipping, but that's not, like, the end-all be-all. For me, that would be an ends to a mean. Like, I feel like if I did ripping and shipping, I could get the sales for the cards going through the business so that I could order more products, which means that I could also open card packs at more of a discount because I can sell directly to myself with no markup whatsoever. So I can get them at the distributor prices. Because if a card shop's selling them for $6, they're probably getting them for around $4. If I was really sleazy, like the easy money wouldn't even be in the scamming people out of cards. It would be in doing what all the card shops in my area are doing, except for a couple, and that's, oh, we're going to order our inventory at distributor prices, and then we're going to sell at scalper prices because we can get away with it. I would, if I wanted to be sleazy about it and add to the problem, I would become a retailer, do the ripping and shipping for, you know, a normal price on the business, and sell to myself half the product, and then sell at scalper prices on a personal account. But that's just a lot of work and not worth it. I just want myself to be able to get access to cheaper cards and actually have access to cards in general. But finding a distributor that can work with you is the hard part. I do still have my seller license. I thought it got revoked because I haven't reported anything in the 2 years I've had it, but I wrote a letter and did get it reinstated because I'm like, hey, you guys didn't send me an email about this or a letter saying you were closing it down. Like, that's not cool. So they opened it back up for me. So I'm going to have to sell something to claim I had a sale, and then pay whatever sales tax on that I need to, whatever, I don't care. But the things that I have been selling have been on eBay, so eBay takes care of the sales tax for me. I don't have to report that to the state or anything. They do that on my behalf. I did sell patches, but I did it through eBay. Stop yapping? Nah, we yapping. We gonna be yapping. Technically, I think I did sell one of my patches through Cash App or PayPal, so I do need to report that one, and that's why I did that one. And not all of it's going to be good content. If you sent me a 5K loan, what are you going to do with that to generate sales? The first step, obviously, would be to secure retailing status. Most of the retailers want a physical building, and a house doesn't count. Like, I would need to do some serious inquiries to some of the local retailers around here and ask who their distributor is and see if they'll give me that information so I have a better idea of who to work with. I've applied at a few different places online, like Mad Owls, for example. Haven't even heard back from them. Use my registered business address as the address, and they'll ship there. They don't have somebody physically come from their company and drop it off. But I'll do some inquiring around and see if I can get some of the card shops to let me know who their distributor is, so I can have a better shot at getting some product. Like, getting the product in paying for it to go as a thorough through isn't the main problem. The main problem is physical business address that people can go into, because a lot of these distributors will not work with online only, just because the ability for them to become scalpers themselves. So like, the distributors are kind of trying to mitigate that and actually make it so that card shops that can actually do tournaments are prioritized. But yeah, I guess to more concisely and actually answer your question, Aaron, the first step would be securing a office space that can pass as a storefront, and then reaching out to distributors to sell product, to actually get product in. I'm really not worried about sales on return. That's the easy part, because there's a lot of avenue that you can sell at, whether physically or online, to make back your money really quickly, to pay off any loans that I incurred in the process. Like, the product is going to sell itself, especially right now, and it goes through a resurgence like every 4 years or so. So as long as I'm being reasonable with pricing and whatnot, I'm going to sell out a product faster than I can secure it. I did get healed, right? Yep, we're almost to level 35. One more level left. And like 7 Pokemon to slaughter. Ooh, we might make it today. Well, we're gonna make it today. That's not the question. We're not. We're gonna make it today. It does make me wonder if you could get multiple Pokemon card distributors. Be affiliated with a few of them. Must evolve those stars. Must construct more pylons. I think everybody here is old enough to get that reference. You loved the Zerglings. And just to make sure I understand the reference correctly, because I might have it confused with a different game. Like, I know the reference and I know what it means. That's Tiberian Sun, right? Because I'm going to be 100%. I have played the game briefly. StarCraft. I remember that sound growing up so much. My dad used to play that. Tiberian Sun didn't have pylons. What did it have in its place? Tiberium harvesters. Okay. You played a lot of Command and Conquer too. Command and Conquer did that. Yeah. Yep. March 31st, 1998. I would have been 4 years old. It's a prominent memory. My dad played that game all the time. Must construct more pylons. Additional pylons. Oh, apparently we have 2 more levels. For some reason, I thought he was already level 34. That sucks. We will still get this today, whether it's before the stream ends or tonight. But we little toddlers gotta wake up soon so that he can go to bed at 7:30, 8 o'clock. Yeah, to increase your territory. And you had to have larger territory to have more barracks, to have more harvesters, to have more people, to have more food, to have more weapons. Like, I did play those kinds of games. I mean, they all kind of play the same, whether it's Age of Empires or StarCraft or Tiberium Sun or Command and Conquer. Build your army. Or Halo Wars. That's also another game like that. Never play a long game of Civilization against Gandhi. Anyways. This game goes on. The aggression index is programmed to drop, but Gandhi already has 0. And in computer, when a 0 drops down, it goes to 255, so Gandhi launches nuclear missiles. Very interesting. I actually have not played Civilization before. It's really up my friend's alley. Video 16 needs updated. You played a lot of the sequel, Alpha Centauri? Also never heard of that one. Or well, I've heard of all the others, I just haven't heard of that one. Isn't Alpha Centauri the name of a galaxy or something? Or a star in a solar system? Although I think Centauri is spelt with a case. Or maybe I'm just thinking of like Guardians of the Galaxy or something. I've been watching Marvel recently. One of these days, I will do a live stream wearing a maid costume. A let's play of Sword and Shield using only NDD. Yes. I just gotta kill the channel first so that I can revitalize it the way it needs to be revitalized. This channel's got, unfortunately, a lot of dead weight with the subscribers on it. As far as, I have 20,000, but I'm averaging 100 views, so it's not because the content is terrible, could be better, but it is because I'm doing less of the content that people signed up for, and the content that people signed up for isn't as necessary, and there's a lot more people doing it too. It is a star. It is the closest solar system to our own, only 21 light years away. Okay. Glad to know that I'm, like, not crazy. Yawn. Oh, yeah. You are crazy, absolutely bonkers, but all of the best people are. Everybody's crazy in their own way. That's just something that I think we need more of in our lives. Psychotic, different story, but crazy, everybody needs to have their own version of crazy. What little caffeine I did have is wearing off. I'm excited to be able to stream again tonight with more caffeine. That's gonna be exciting. At least for me. You would love to get some of the trainer numbers from the traded Pokemon from Gen 1 as shinies. Oh, that would be rare. Are you talking about like the Mark's Lickitung? Or the Lickitung named Mark? I mean, it's possible if they don't have preset IVs. And Mr. Mind Name Mimo and the Jinx and the Farfetch'd, etc. I wonder if they can be shiny. I guess, again, it all depends on... I know the Game Freak Mew with a lot of manipulation can be shiny, but Pokemon Home flags it as impossible. So I'm wondering if the traded Pokemon are the same, if they have their own ID, own SID, and own ability to be shiny or not be shiny. Okay, so my kid's been playing in his crib for basically 30 minutes now, so I'm gonna go retrieve him while this Pokemon gets got. There were ways to spoof your Gen 1 secret ID to make wild Pokemon shiny when you transfer them to Gen 2? Yes. I'm just not sure if those transfer to traded Pokemon. looks like the toddler is waking up after about an hour of sleep, so might be fun to explore. Heck yeah. I mean, I already want to do a video with the Gyarados, shiny Gyarados glitch. Or I guess the shiny Gyarados and shiny Ditto glitch. I think that'd be fun. Time to flip a coin? Why are we flipping a coin? Flip a coin? But then I want to use it to shiny hunt some eggs. Like, I know shinies. Heads, you get ready to go. Tails, you evolve Charmeleon. I think that's going to be a, by default, heads. Because I do need to go. If I go now, well, around by 3, because I'll have to get kiddos lunch before I go. I'll get back around 5, and then have time to do my tasks, get them ready for bed while they play, and be back on here at 8, probably. I can't imagine this little one's gonna make it patient too much longer. How much EXP do I need for the next level? A lot. 2,090. You have to log into Unite and get your rank back up again. It has been many years since I played Unite. I haven't played it since the year it came out, really. Oh, yep. He's getting impatient and wants to get down. He wants to manage my cables horrendously. Don't you? You have all of the ghosts on your team. Gengar is an assassin. I liked playing Unite with Gengar. That was actually pretty fun, not gonna lie. Alright. Toddler is officially awake. So, we're gonna sign off, get some babies some lunch, go run our errands, and be back on later. So, Charmeleon will be getting evolved today. And we are at 58 hours. And we will catch you guys next time.